Good morning, children. Welcome to today's session of online class offered by Sri Gokulam Public School, Guruvayur. Children, we were discussing the chapter Bank Reconciliation Statement. In our previous class, we have discussed that when the cash book and the bank passbook does not match with each other, we prepare a bank reconciliation statement to adjust that differences. Today we will do the problem related to bank reconciliation statement. So let us first of all see what is bank reconciliation statement. We have already discussed this, but let us have a review of the previous class. Bank reconciliation statement is a statement prepared to reconcile the bank balance as per cash book with the balance as per bank statement or bank passbook. So if there is any difference between cash book, which is prepared by the businessman, and bank passbook, which is issued by the bank to the businessman, if there is any difference found between these two, then the bank account holder will prepare a bank reconciliation statement. In our previous class, we saw the different reasons for that difference between this cash book and the passbook. Now let us do some problems for a better understanding of this bank reconciliation statement. Before that, let me tell you, there are some cases related to preparation of bank reconciliation statement. There are 4 cases which we have to do one by one. First is case 1, when starting balance is debit or favorable balance as per cash book. So you know that cash is a asset. An asset shows a debit balance. That means if it is showing a debit balance, you have to understand that there is cash in the cash book. Okay, so we can also term it as favorable balance. That means cash is there in your cash book, bank column cash book. So when starting balance is debit or favorable balance as per cash book. So in that case, what are we supposed to do? Then case 2, when starting balance is credit or favorable balance as per passbook, if the starting point is with this case. And third case is when starting balance is credit or overdraft or unfavorable balance as per cash book. So credit balance means what? Payment, or overdraft or unfavorable. That means in your cash book bank balance, it is showing a overdraft. So you have withdrawn more money than what is there in your bank account. That is the case of overdraft. Okay. So in that case, what are you supposed to do with the accounting work? Then case 4, when starting balance is debit or overdraft or unfavorable balance as per bank passbook. So when you look into your passbook and if it is showing a debit balance or unfavorable balance or overdraft, then in that case, what are the how is the statement to be prepared, that we will see. It's a very easy problem. Just understand the way of doing it. Okay. Today we will discuss this case 1 and case 2. So let us see case 1 first. When starting balance, that is debit or favorable balance as per cash book. So in your question, it is given that when your starting balance is debit balance, so as per cash book. So debit or favorable balance as per cash book means amount laying deposited in the bank. That means in your bank account there is amount deposited, or you can say there is enough cash in your bank account. When the balance, that is favorable or debit balance as per cash book, is given or taken as the basis to arrive at the balance as per bank passbook, adjustment are made for entries causing differences. That is, are added to or deducted from the cash book balance. So children, you are preparing bank reconciliation statement because there is difference between your cash book and your bank passbook. So your starting point when it is balance as per cash book, your end result what you receive is the balance as per passbook with credit balance. Okay, you will get better understanding when we do the problem. In between these two balance, you have to add some item and subtract some item so that your cash book and passbook becomes equal. That is our target. Your passbook and your cash book should be equal. Because of that difference, we are preparing bank reconciliation statement. So you have to make some adjustments so that the differences can be adjusted and your cash book and passbook gets equal. Okay, so there are some items which you have to add in cash book and there are some items which you have to subtract in your cash book. Because of this difference have been arised. Okay, now let us see which are the items which you have to add in your cash book balance. Check issued but not presented for payment. So you have issued the check. Issued the check means you have given the check as payment to your creditors. Okay, so when you issued the check, that means you are making payment, but that check was not presented by your creditor to the bank. But when you issued the check, at that time itself you made the entry in your cash book, but your passbook is unrecorded as that check was not presented by your creditor. Okay, so that makes a difference between cash book and passbook. You record it in cash book, but the customer or that creditor, he didn't went to bank to take payment, so it was not recorded in passbook. So that difference we have to correct. Okay, next case is check or cash deposited directly into the bank. Okay, and check deposited but not recorded in cash book. So in these two situations also you have to add that to your cash book balance. Okay, you have your customer, or we can say your customer had directly deposited some money to your bank account, but you didn't get intimation about that, so you didn't record it in your cash book, but the passbook it was recorded. Next is interest allowed by the bank. So interest have been allowed by the bank. Bank have recorded that. In bank passbook it is recorded, but in cash book it is not recorded. So that difference you have to add in cash book. Same is the case with interest and dividend collected by the bank, that you have to add in cash book. Then bills of exchange realized, that also you have to add in cash book. Wrong credit granted by the bank, so that also you have to add in your cash book balance. So these 6 entries you have to remember or understand, and you have to understand that these entries are to be added in your cash book balance. There are some items which you have to deduct from your cash book balance. Let us see which are they. Check deposited but not collected or credited by the bank. So check have been deposited by us, but it is not collected by the bank. So when we deposited this check, we made entry in our cash book bank balance as deposit, but the same was not done by the passbook. So that difference you have to show as a deduction from the cash book balance. Next is check or bills of exchange dishonored. So if it is dishonored, then also you have to deduct. Bank charges charged. So bank used to take some charges for our deposit. So we didn't get any intimation about that. So our cash book is not recorded, but our passbook have showed up a deduction. So that you have to record in your cash book balance also as a deduction. Interest charge also the same way. Direct payment by the bank as per standing instruction. So there was if there is any expenses like rent expenses, insurance premium, so we have instructed the bank that if such charges arrives, you have to pay from our bank account. So bank does that, but that intimation we didn't get, so we didn't record it in our cash book. In that case, our cash book and passbook shows the difference. Then wrong debit by the bank also you have to deduct. Check recorded but not deposited. We have recorded the check but it was not deposited. In that case also cash book and passbook will show a difference. So these are the items, 6 items which you have to add in cash book balance, and these are the 7 items which you have to deduct from your cash book balance. Now let us do one problem. See, on 31st March 2019, bank statement of Dinesh showed credit balance of rupees 15,650. Okay, see what is given here? Credit balance, your bank statement. What do you mean by bank statement? Passbook. Okay, so this Dinesh, he had a bank account and his bank passbook is showing a credit balance of 15,650, whereas cash book showed debit balance of 15,200. So you can find your cash book and passbook should be equal, but it is showing some difference, isn't it? The reason for the difference were, so these are the reasons for difference. And so what you are supposed to do, there will be some items which you have to add in the cash book balance. There will be some items among this which you have to subtract. So let us do this problem. You can see here it's a solution. At the top you have to write bank reconciliation statement as on 31st March 2019. Prepare a box. In this box there will be column for particulars, amount details and amount. The first item to be shown in this is balance as per cash book. Okay, you can start from balance as per passbook also or balance as per cash book also. I will show you first as per cash book. So look children, cash book showed debit balance as per 15,200. So 15,200 is the balance as per cash book debit balance. So that 15,200 you have to write balance as per cash book debit 15,200. So this is our starting point. They will provide you balance, either cash balance or bank balance. So whatever is given you have to start from that. Okay, whichever it is your choice. You can start from cash book debit balance or passbook debit balance. In this today's class I have the same problem I have done with cash book and passbook also. Okay, so the balance as per cash book debit balance, amount you have written. See, at the end what you will receive is balance as per passbook with credit side. The answer is known to you. You can see here passbook credit balance is 15,650. So that's what you will arrive at the last. When you add and subtract this, you will arrive to that balance. Okay. Now there are some items to be added and subtracted over here. Let us see one by one. Check issued to Rohan for 6,000 and to Daniel for rupees 3,840 were not presented for payment. So you have issued the check but was not presented for payment. In earlier slide you can see check issued but not presented for payment. What are you supposed to do? This item should be added. Okay, check issued but not presented should be added. So see, same is done over here. Add check issued but not presented for payment. 2 different checks were there, one of Rohan and one for Daniel. So write down the amount from your question, add this amount together and write it on the amount column. Now move to the next question. Bank charge rupees 350 as bank charges. So what, see here, bank charges, you can see bank charges, what is done with that? Items of difference which are to be deducted from the cash book. So that have to be deducted. So let's see what they have done in the solution. See, bank charges deducted by the bank. How much is the amount? 350. So see here, 350 have been deducted. So same is done over here. 350 is deducted as bank charges from that amount. Okay. Now next, Now the third case. Nitish directly deposited rupees 8,160 into the bank account of Dinesh, which was not entered in the cash book. So we are preparing the cash book bank reconciliation statement for Dinesh. So Dinesh, one of the customer, Nitish, he had directly deposited a check into the bank account, okay, of Dinesh. But Dinesh didn't get information about this, and he didn't record it in the cash book, but passbook it was recorded. So cash book and passbook showing a difference. So see, a check deposited, directly deposited in the bank. See here, check or cash deposited directly into the bank. What are you supposed to do? You are supposed to add that item. So let us add this item of 8,160 over here. Check direct. What you will write over here in particulars? Check directly deposited into the bank. So from the question you can copy as it is. Check was directly deposited into the bank, 8,160. So that's what you have to write here. Check directly deposited in bank, 8,160. Okay. Next is fourth case. Two checks, one from Shyam for rupees 5,150 and another from Kailash for rupees 12,500 were collected by the bank in the first week of April 2019. So the two checks were collected by the bank, although they were banked on 25th March 2019 only. So this two checks were brought by two of the customers, that is Shyam and Kailash, but it was not collected or not banked by the bank. So it was not recorded in the passbook. So now let us see. Check deposited. Check was deposited but not collected or credited by the bank. So this check was not credited or collected by the bank. So you are supposed to subtract that item. Check deposited but not yet collected. Who should collect it? It should be collected by the bank, but they have not recorded it in the passbook. Okay, so that why our passbook and cash book is showing a difference, because this is recorded in cash book, okay, but the same was not recorded in passbook, and that you have to show as that is less item. So those two checks you have to show separately under Kailash and Shyam's name, and then add that together, write it in amount column. Okay, now let's move to the next case. Interest credited by the bank 450. See, interest credited. You can see here, interest allowed, interest and dividend collected. So what are you supposed to do with interest if it is received and collected by the bank? You should add it. Interest credited by the bank. So interest you are receiving, and that have been recorded in passbook, but they have not recorded in cash book. So your cash book receipt side, this is not recorded. Now you have to record it, add it in your cash book with 450. Okay, so all the item of our problem is completed. So because of that difference, you are showing bank reconciliation statement for 31st March 2019. So see, so after recording the item of add and less, what are you supposed to do? Add all the three items of addition and add this together and put it in the amount column. Same way, the less, in less item, subtraction item, two items are there. Add that together and put it in the outer column. Now what you have to do is, this amount column 15,200, from that you have to add this 18,450, you will get 33,650. From 33,650 you subtract 18,000. Okay, so what you will receive? 15,650. That is the bank balance, or balance as per bank passbook credit. That is what you have to write. See, if you look into the question, you started from this and you arrived this balance. If you are not receiving this balance, then you went wrong somewhere. Okay, so this is how you have to pass the balance as per cash book.